Are you looking for content that captivates, challenges and delivers? Whether you're crafting puzzle books, creating educational resources or curating engaging posts for social media, we understand the importance of content that stands out. Today we're excited to introduce a new product that seamlessly aligns with your needs. It's time to elevate your content with puzzles that are as fun as they are thought-provoking. In conversations with puzzle creators like you, we heard about the challenges you face. Crafting puzzles that are unique and attractive, that truly engage, this takes more than just creativity. From workflow efficiency to options for customization and styling. The meticulous effort it takes to create word lists for your word puzzles, the intricate process of compiling puzzle books with solutions, to options to target your niche audience or fit a perfect theme. Every step is crucial and we listen. Hi, I'm Hans from Book Publisher Tools and I'd like to introduce you to our newest puzzle module, Acrostic Column. Our first acrostic crossword puzzle in Puzzle Maker Pro. The key for acrostic puzzles is to find the secret word or phrase, and of course you can use your own word list targeted at your own niche or theme. And you can easily create social media images, puzzles and puzzle books. Here's a screenshot and a quick overview of what you can do. You can create puzzles or social media images. You can create regular acrostic column puzzles, which is the name we gave to this specific variation. You can create word fill acrostic puzzles, you can create word scramble acrostic puzzles, that's 3 different types of puzzles in one. Of course you can customize all the fonts, colors, the layout, and there's an integrated dictionary to help you find or edit your hints. Now let's see the software in action.
You can find this module under the Crosswords tab, then go to the What to Generate option and select the acrostic puzzles. Now you'll see a few things that are different from normal crisscross crosswords. Let's look at these first. First of all, you'll need a secret word. If you look at the puzzle, you see that there is a grey column. That is where the secret word goes. For example, in this puzzle we have used the word orange as secret word. You can fill in the title for the puzzle as well. This will be generated above the puzzle if you generate it as an image. We'll get to that later. The same goes for the description. This will appear if you generate as an image as well. For all 3 of these, as you can see on the left, you start with a hashtag or a pound sign. Then the title, secret, description, capitalization does not matter here. Then a colon, and then the word that you want to use. You need the hashtag or pound sign so the software knows what the hidden word is. If you don't want a title or a description, you can go without those. You will always need a hidden word. Without a hidden word, it is not an acrostic puzzle. Also, while the software can generate these puzzles, there are things that you need to keep in mind. If you change the secret word to something like love, for example, you will get an error message. After all, none of the words in our list have a V. You also need to make sure that there are enough words for each letter to have at least one option. If you want to make sure that your word is valid, you can use the verify button. This will verify that the secret word is functional. Luckily for us, we get a word list that is functional for an example, so let's just use this list to go through the multiple options. First of all, we're going to the Clues tab. This is the 5th tab. Why are we going here first? Because of a new option that was introduced here. You can create images for social media by selecting in image. Because there are some settings that are only visible if we generate in image, that's what we're using. You can also put them on the left, right, very bottom and top, or very left and right. You can also change the clue headings, that being horizontal or vertical. As for word fill and scramble, we'll discuss those in a different video, because while they got added with the acrostics module, they can be used to create an entirely different kind of puzzle as well. Now that we have our clues visible and the software knows we're generating an image for social media, let's go past the other options this software has. First of all, the word list control options. Now, not all of these options are equally relevant for acrostics. For example, word count will not be used. Instead, the amount of words used will be fully dependent on the solution word or the secret word. Remove characters is an option you should still remember, and that should be turned on if you don't want spaces, commas, or other symbols in your puzzles. And finally, the word list control. Again, due to the nature of acrostics, these will work slightly differently. If you're creating multiple puzzles, you can select if words that were used can be reused or not. But because not every word fits with every secret word, these options can be a bit more fiddly. Because of this, we also recommend that you create acrostics one by one. Sure, you can create them in batches, but because of the way the hidden word looks and the style settings you can select, it's recommended to give each puzzle a bit more time so they all look good. Next up, we're going for the grid options. There will be a new option here, dynamic grid sizing. You can see below that the software will try for a 20 by 20 grid normally, which can lead to a lot of spare space to the sides or above or below the puzzle, as you can see right now. This will be no more. Turn on dynamic sizing and the grid will automatically be created to fit the puzzle. This will usually drastically improve the quality of your puzzle, but the option is mainly useful if you're generating for social media. If you're generating for books, you might want them all to have the same grid so that all puzzles are more or less the same size. Next up, the style options. These should be more or less self-explanatory by now. You can change the font options, you can change the colors, the grid colors, the border width, etc. For this module, you can also select if you want a different clue font from the normal font that is used in the puzzle. All of these puzzles will enable you to create a puzzle that looks unique to you or one that fits your house style. There are more styling options than these. You can nowadays find these under Output settings and then the image settings. We will have a separate tutorial on how these settings work soon. So now that we have everything we want correct in terms of looks, let's set up the dictionary. For this we have two options. First of all, a dictionary you made yourself. You can select that as main dictionary. You can also use a custom dictionary. Or you can use the built-in dictionary that we offer. This is only available in US English. Check the Use Built-in Dictionary button. And then if we go back to the word list, we select Edit After Create, can be found down here. Next time, if we create a puzzle or select Next Preview, this module will show up. Let's try. Using this module is very easy. You simply select a word. You can either type in a clue here manually, or you can select one from the word list. If you want to, you can even edit it manually after that, just like this. Then, when you generate the puzzle, you will get the custom clues you wanted. This way, you only need a simple word list without any explanations, and these will be added later. As always, like and subscribe for more puzzle tips.